a part of me wishes I had the emotional stability to have told more of like everyone's story, that I could have highlighted more of everyone's experience. But another part of me believes that this is the beginning of something. What that something is, I'm not sure, but who knows what tomorrow will bring. But again, I'm grateful. I'm always grateful. And especially because I've also connected a little more with everyone that participated and who I sat down with. Even the ones that I really didn't expect to speak on camera. But that just goes to show you that we care deeply about each other and our family. And when push comes to shove, we're here. Do you know if my Uncle Jose and my grandmother were living with her at that time?
No, Jose was living with your grandmother in Forbes.
I wish he would talk to me, but I know he's not.
No, he ain't. He ain't.
Because I also thought that you wouldn't speak. I thought that the
why
one
is
wouldn't
that?
speak. I don't know, because I think that, like, in a sense, you guys are private.
Well, we're private with all these bochincheros and boy, but I mean, you're my nephew. I've spoken to you openly.
Yeah.
We speak.
So you moved in with grandma because somebody needed to move in with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I moved in with grandma when she couldn't take care of herself. I stopped everything, work, everything.
So can I ask you, and again, we don't have to talk about it, but like, wasn't that stressful for you though?
Not at all.
Like, we thought that, like, cause okay, I don't really. This is honor. I don't have to put it in, but like, you started, you kind of were going through your own thing, right?
Yeah. I went through my own little tribulations.
And we thought that was because of
Absolutely not. That was me.
That's what we thought.
Well, when I had this accident, you see my fingers chopped off? They put me on Percocet.
Okay.
I got addicted to Percocet. And then the doctor just one day said, well, I can't give you any more Percocet.
Gotcha.
And by that time I was addicted.
Gotcha.
So.
But then that's the way it is with a lot of the...
With heroin and everything else. Yeah. Percocet is just a legal form of heroin. I've learned a lot in the past few months. Like, I've always tried to be the type of person that would keep an open mind and an open heart. Like, since becoming an adult, I've always tried to kind of be that guy. But this process has really tested my limits and tested me. And if I could offer any advice to anyone who wants to hear it, I would just say, please keep an open mind and an open heart, especially if you care about the people in your life, Listen, even though, like, I thought I knew, but I didn't, Even though you think you know what someone else is going through, you really don't. Even if you've walked like similar paths or whatever, you don't really know unless you sit down and have these tough conversations, Everyone goes through things and deals with things differently. Everyone's emotions are different. Everyone's sensitivities, everyone's triggers are very different, even if like their actions say otherwise. And part of the problem, at least in my opinion, is that, and in my experience, is that we're conditioned to judge. Think about it. From the time that we start walking and talking, we're told to be careful, if you see this type of person, or be careful if you're in this neighborhood, or be careful if someone looks like this, or acts like this, or looks different. It's like drilled in us so much as we're growing up that we don't even realize we do it as adults. But I think if we were more compassionate and we led with love, it would truly make the world a better place. As cheesy as that sounds, I cringe even saying it, but it's true. Is there anything about your experience at all, that you want to say? Like anything about anything, anything you want to say?
Yeah, my experience and I know this now. Like, I'm 51, man, and it took me 51 years to really realize this, or to get this, and I still ain't got it. But you gotta enjoy life, man, for whatever it's worth,
So, it's never late. It's never late in life for anything. And that's why I'm so fucking happy for Josie. And now I'm happy for your father. I just found out that he's been clean for like 12 years. So I'm happy for him because that gives you a chance, you know what I'm saying, to know your roots.
Yeah.
But, cut that off.
Let's see, I'll tell you, my only regrets is probably not being a good dad or a great dad, you know what I'm saying? And a better son grandson. Even though you couldn't tell my grandma I wasn't, but I just wish I could have been that. Them three things: a better son, a better dad, and a better grandson. But if I could get 45 more years, because them 45 that I went through, and it was tough, man. I didn't know. I just knew how to run the streets. That's it.